Celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and today we're introducing you to Tristan Ramos. He's only 17 but has big dreams. Tristan is already a professional musician and owns a record company and band. To top it off, he finished high school with honors at only 16. But there was a life or death moment that would change everything. News West 9's Jolene Okazaki has his story.
Tristan is a fast learner.
On the bottom, these were like my first ones that I had got.
Fast enough that he learned how to play the accordion within a year.
My dad didn't know how to play.
And this chapter of his life started way before high school.
About 6 years old, I used to go to festivals a lot with my family, and for some reason the accordion caught my eye, and I was just like paying attention to the accordion, and it was just like me and the accordion, and it was kind of weird. Like I would block out the sound and I would just hear the accordion.
He got so good that he got to perform with Tejano artist AJ Castillo.
Right after the performance, he comes down and he says, "How would you like to go on tour with me?" And that blew my mind. You know, I was telling my parents, please, please, please. Finally, they came to an agreement and they said, okay, let's go do it. And then I told them, this is my dream, you know, this is what I want to do.
Out of all the accordions he has, this one is his favorite.
They put a Virgin Mary inside there for me. And the reason for that is because I got sick on Dia de la Virgen. And that's whenever I would go play for her. I'd play for her every once a year. And that day I got sick. And that's whenever I had to go to brain surgery. One of the scariest moments of my life.
The scariest and a heart-stopping moment in 2019. The year Tristan found out he had hydrocephalus.
Woke up one day and my head was just really throbbing. Felt like it was gonna burst. And everybody's got a flow in their brain. Well, mine stopped with my brain tumor from somehow it moved. And so that's what stopped the flow, and that's what was creating all this fluid, and at a certain moment of time it was gonna burst. They said I had 12 hours to live, and they said here in Midland that they couldn't do nothing for me, that they released me.
If that didn't sound bad enough, things took another wrong turn.
Out of nowhere, we get a call. It was like a call from God. And this lady, she said, I seen your son's CAT scans. He's got about 12 hours to live. You need to be transported to the nearest hospital. We were supposed to be air flighted. And at that moment, a car accident happens. This man had minutes to live. I had hours to live.
But the accident would become a blessing in disguise.
I said, no, I was supposed to be airlifted, but I came in the ambulance. They said, that's like God being by your side. They said, with the air pressure and everything, I would have died. I wouldn't have made it.
That day, and the months to follow, Tristan would go through 2 brain surgeries. And after several tests, today, he lives cancer-free.
I praise God every day for that. Right after surgery, you know, I told my parents, there's a show in about 2 months. And they were like, are you crazy? You just got out of brain surgery. And I was like, well, I got to show, you know, my fans that I can do this, that God left me here for a reason. I used to put in 100%. I want to put in 200% now.
So while he's working on an upcoming record, he's also been breaking them.
Best new male artist, Tristan!
Tristan holds the title as the youngest male artist to receive a Tejano Music Award. It's a ceremony that recognizes some of the biggest artists and bands in Tejano music, including the Queen of Tejano herself.
It was actually crazy. I wasn't expecting to win an award.
First and most, I would like to thank God.
I was crying, you know, it was like flashbacks of all my hard work has finally paid off.
Hard work, determination, and passion. As Tristan continues following his heart, he'll continue playing to the beat of it.
I'm very proud to be Latino because, you know, all of us used to come together as one and, you know, help each other out. We're all humble as well. I would also like to thank my promoters and everyone as well because they are Latino and they used to help me as well. And they also did help me in my first album. Nobody wanted to give me a chance. Nobody wanted to, you know, help me push. And so they were the ones to, you know, stay humble with me and help me out. And I'm also here to represent Midland, Texas because, you know, there's people that don't know where Midland, Texas is because we're awesome people.
For Tristan, Tejano music will always feel like home. So while he's away on tour, the tall city will always be his.